Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So as well as on a Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month ahead with Japanese and the CFS V2 bars, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that the first video release today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. Got 10 to 14 there with all our regular features coming up for you in a little while, and then this evening around 7 PM we'll have the ECMWF 42 day slash 6 weeks forecast. So check out the remaining videos for today if you'd like to do that. Like, share, subscribe on all of today's videos and content, and thank you so much everybody for doing that. We may or may not be live streaming at 10 PM this evening. I'm not sure, I'm still quite full of a cold, but if I can, if I feel up to it, then I would like to do a stream. I don't really want to cancel, so probably there will be a stream at 10 PM, but it may not be, may not be a very long one, but I probably will see you a little bit later. But I'll confirm anyway on the community page of the social media channels later on this afternoon or early this evening. Thanks so much, everybody. Right, going to start off with a week one JMA forecast from the North Pole and Arctic view down. So this is the North Pole just here. This is the wider Arctic circle around here. We've got the latitudes through here. So blue is extrapolating to below average heights, which is low pressure. Yellow, orange, and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. These are broken down into week periods. The first week period takes us from today, the 22nd through 29th of September. So this next week looks rather unsettled, with below average heights in the Atlantic. We have got some higher pressure though to our south and east. So for southern and eastern areas, that's going to be drier than northern and western regions. Overall though, I suspect it is a rather unsettled week to come. Week 2 shows a change though. This is the 29th of September, 6th of October. The JMA bed has high pressure building in from the east. So we've got low pressure being pushed out into the Atlantic, high pressure builds in from the east. That's probably quite warm, bringing in a wind from a southerly direction, but should be settling down and should have a lot of dry weather with it. Weeks 3 and 4 showing another change. This was 6th through to the 20th of October. The high pressure rain goes out into the Atlantic and looks like it's pulling up towards Greenland with some sort of trough maybe forming over Scandinavia, though that's a bit expected. That would send a wind flow and jet stream and direction of the wind flow onto a northwest-southeast alignment, and that could bring something a little bit cooler or even colder in as we go further on through October. So maybe a warm, dry start to October, but possibly turning a little bit cooler later on with winds turning into the northwest. Well, let's confirm all of that with the tropical and mid-latitude view. So we can't see Greenland, the Arctic, Scandinavia, Iceland, all those areas off the chart up here. However, have a look at that view down so you know what's going on. UK and Ireland in the top right angle of the chart as you're looking at it. Reminder of the week 1 500 millibar height anomaly again, with the trough of below average heights to the north and west, the above average heights to our east and also to our south. So it's a warmer than average week to come with above average temperatures in the yellow to orange shadings. That's like 1-2 degrees above normal. And it does look a little bit unsettled though. So as I fall, yes, we have above average rainfall, particularly to the northwest. But even down the south and southeast, there is some rain pushing through there at times. Week 2 is the 29th of September, 6th of October. High pressure bed builds right through the country. Temperature anomalies are still pretty significantly above average in the yellow and orange shadings again. It's around 1-2 degrees above normal. And precipitation wise, excuse me, everybody, it looks a bit wetter than average, still to the northwest, a bit surprisingly so, but drier than average to the south and southeast. I reckon that's a drier, warmer week there as we're starting October. And then weeks 3 and 4 with another change, taking the above average heights out to our west, and also you can envision Greenland's up here to our northwest as well. Could send the wind flow on to a northwesterly. Temperature anomaly is still a bit above average, but is lowering as we go through to weeks 3 and 4, 6th to the 20th of October. And precipitation slightly above average for Scotland, otherwise drier than average road, but with Ireland, England and Wales. It looks like we've got a relatively dry October here, but could be turning cooler after a warm start. Well, let's see how the CFS V2 compares. Again, these are 500 millibar high tonight, breaking down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 22nd, 28th of September, so the coming week is excuse me, again dominated by low pressure in the Atlantic, pushing through into the west of Europe, so an unsettled week to come. Week 2 is going to be the 29th of September, 5th of October. Again, low pressure is in the Atlantic, and we're bringing through those westerly winds once more. So unsettled for week 1, unsettled for week 2. Week 3 is going to be the 6th to the 12th of October. No build of pressure here, you'll notice, unlike what the JMA is showing, so there is disagreement between the two models. Week 3 has low pressure, below average height, centred more or less over top of the coast, so much more unsettled going into October with the CFS compared to the JMA. And into week 4, which is the 13th to the 19th of October, it's still really dominated by below average heights even then. They're a little bit weaker on site to the northwest with some higher pressure building to the south, but I think overall this is looking like a much more unsettled October compared to the JMA. So I've got a big disagreement here between the two models. Although they start off in the same place for week 1, after that, big disagreement between the two models. So temperature anomalies from the CFS for week 1, 22nd, 28th of September, above average, so around a degree or so above normal in the week ahead. Week 2 is the 29th of September to the 5th of October. That's average to slightly above, again in the orange shade, so around half a degree to 1 degree above normal, something like that. Same true for week 3, which is going to be the 6th to 12th of October, and also slightly above average. And week 4 rounds it all off. It's the 13th, 19th of October, and also slightly above average. So rather mild October, but not excessively warm. Precipitation for week 1, 22nd, 28th of September, looking wetter than average in most places. Week 2 is the 29th of September to the 5th of October. That one is also looking wetter average, particularly to the north and west, but above average rainfall really in most places. By week 3, the signal is weakening, 6th to 12th of October. That hints at being a little bit on the wetter than average side there, to be honest. And the same is true for week 4, 13th to the 19th of October. Again, it's a pretty weak signal, but overall, we see the green splotches are there, indicating that it is likely to be rather wetter than average, certainly not drier than average anyway. So a big disagreement between the JMA and the CFS today for what's going to happen into October. September, the rest of September, looking relatively unsettled but mild or warm. Into October, do we see high pressure taking over, or do we, and that turns us drier, or do we have low pressure still in control, keeping the unsettled weather going? Big split between the two models, and we'll have to wait and see how it all works out. You're going to find out this evening at 7 p.m. what the GWV thinks about all of this, because we'll be doing the ECM 42 day for the UK and Ireland focus at 7 p.m. This evening. So not long to wait, and you'll find out how that one is looking for the next 4 to 6 weeks as well. Right then, maybe just a snapshot of what two models are showing. Could look completely different. Maybe look at them again next week, for next week's JMA Friday. Any forecast beyond 5-7 days comes with big health warnings, large picture site attached. We're going to be back later on in a little while with your 10 to 14 day, including all of regular features. And then we've got the EC 42 day coming up for you at 7 p.m. There may or may not be a live stream. I should let everybody know about that a little bit later on. But for JMA Friday for this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.